Hi everybody, this is Diane. The sun is starting to go down and I'm hoping the lighting is okay, but I've been running around today and it's all been good. My son-in-law let me know that I could come and go through the house that I might move into next door to them again, and maybe select some pieces of furniture that the owner can leave there. If I want some of the furniture, I guess I could have had had him leave everything, but I have my own furniture, so there are certain things that I'd like though. So I went through the house and got to spend more time in it, and I'm so excited. So looks like I'm going to be able to move in there in around June. So after we did that, I left there. I was going up to my parents to drop off some stuff I had for them, and on the way I passed by the thrift store that I hardly ever go to. Thought, I've been thinking about going there, and so I went in. And right next door to that is an antique store, so I went in there too. And I received a bundle of items that I had ordered from Etsy or eBay. So we have a lot to go through today. Let's start with the books from the thrift store. It's a private-owned thrift store. It's not like Salvation Army or Goodwill or anything like that. And this is a reader, Times and Places, Basic Readers, Book 4. And it's not like Dick and Jane type. This is 1947, though. It's not like a Dick and Jane book with those really, really sweet pictures, but there are a lot of nice pictures and a lot that I probably won't use. But it was worth $2. So I like these first pictures. I like the watercolor look to them. Look at that one. It's cute. And then I think we're going to be going to other countries, young citizens of early days. So this is history. And then wonders of our times. So yeah, there's quite a few good pictures in here. But the history ones, I don't know if I'll use. Oh, look at the cows. That would be good for a farm journal. There's an alligator. And then we have the fairy tale type at the end. So, $2. This book I thought would make an excellent cookbook journal, of course. I love the color of the cover. I like the vintage look of it. I like that it's very spare in its design. I just think it's so cool. And if I had like a quilted fabric over the spine or something to set it off, I think it would be really neat. If I can get that sticker off, I hope I can, without leaving residue. And it's 1972. So the pages are pretty plain. Cape Cod Lighthouses bookmark. There's some little black and white drawings. I don't know if there's any color pictures. Doesn't appear to be. From a magazine. But it's a classic cookbook. So I'll keep some of the pages to use in the journal and probably other cookbook journals, but I mostly bought it for the cover. Then I have this one too, the Culinary Arts Institute Encyclopedic Cookbook. Now that is a really big spine. I don't know if I'll use. Well, it's only 2.5. I could leave that spine the way it is. And this one is 2. But that's a really cool cover too. Definitely looks vintage. It says New Revised Deluxe Edition. We'll see when it was printed. 1971. So more pictures in this one, black and white ones, at least. I'm pretty sure I saw some color ones. Maybe not. I know I looked at others that I didn't pick up. Yeah, it looks like all black and white. But I can use them too. Some of them are matte, and most of them are matte. Some of them are shiny. So these are the ones that would be, there's some color. I was going to say, these are the ones that would be color pictures in other cookbooks, the shiny ones. Strawberry meringue topped sponge cake. That looks good. And this was a unique book that I've never seen before. The 5th edition, Complete Secretary's Handbook. Somebody ripped their name off. 1983 was the last copyright, and it's 1951 was the first. But it's just, you know, how to be a secretary and some charts, instruction, how to secure visas, use of memo forms. So I do have a collection of, I call it office and writing is the category I call it. So, and I have a lot of typing and shorthand pages, so I could combine all of those things with this cover. And this was pretty unique too. This wire-bound book doesn't look extremely old, but it's handwriting practice. And it's just what it says. It teaches how to make the letters. Aren't these pages neat though? And then the backs are white, so they can be written on. Lots of fun in this book. And this one is my first French word book. And it's got glossy pages, but I really liked the French words and the pictures that went with them. It's not in the best of shape. It's got something sticky was on it. It's not sticky anymore, but I don't see. Looks like maybe a page is missing where the copyright would have been. Oh, 1993. But these would make cute little pockets and journaling cards, tags, and whatnot. Pretty cute. At the hospital. And this is just a paperback, but it's an activity book with stickers. And somebody stuck their Bambi stickers right on Bambi's and Thumper's faces. That's the possum family. Oh, there are still some stickers left in here. Well, that's cool. This is from 2010. So, unbelievably, that makes it 15 years old, right? Look at that, a full sheet of stickers. I didn't even see them. But look at the pages. They're adorable. So the coloring pages, and then there are some activities. Looks like somebody marked up the activities pages. And then one more thing, oh no, I got more than one more book. This is a recipe book binder, which I don't really care about the binder, but I love the pages. Recipe name. I like the small size of them. So these will definitely be used in recipe journals. And cool pocket too. It's a lot of pages for $2. This is $19.91. That was all the books. And there was a section in that thrift store that I had never seen. Things were arranged a little differently, but I don't remember seeing all the fabrics and yarns and things, so I may have missed going to this certain section. But most of it was stuff I didn't want. There were bags of fabric, and there were some bags of crochet, like vintage crochet, but it was more expensive than I wanted to pay. But I did get this. I think this was either $4 or $5, and it's patchwork quilt top, and it doesn't have the batting, which is what I wanted. I wanted a quilt top without being finished, just the top and no batting. So I could just play with it. I'm gonna have to wash it because it smells musty. But look at the bright colors. Somehow I can use this for Raggedy Ann journal, right? And other kinds of journals. It's quite big, it looks like. So I was happy to find that. And I found this bag of flag, yeah, they're pins. It was $2 for all of these. Just something fun to stick on a patriotic journal, or, you know, whatever journal I feel like sticking them on. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 25 of those pins. And one more thing, I was astonished to find, and even more astonished to see that it was $1.99. Oh, I see. Right now, I'm looking at a Salvation Army sticker that was selling it for 99 cents. Right there. And this says $1.99. But it's a very full box, so it's more than one. There's extra cards in there. Subtraction flashcards. And I had just gotten 2 boxes of these long flashcards from another place. Can't remember now where I got them. I haven't been going to flea markets. And some of them are red. So somebody snuck some edition ones in there, which is great because I love that blue. That is really pretty. And the rest are the subtraction cards. Oh, good, more. Oh, there's a lot. Cool. That's why the box was overflowing. And these are from Abeka Books. So that's a homeschooling book publisher. And I don't see a date. Oh, 1980. They're not as old as this box looks, but I love the colors, don't you? So for, what did I say? $2 for all of these. I already have some flashcard bundles ready to go in my shop. I have to take pictures of them and list them, but I already did the video. So I will be putting some of these in sometime separately. Then I went to the antique store part, and these were all bundled together. Multiple pieces, it says $3. So kind of fell apart when I got to the register. The bundle did. They're in good condition. So I'm going to be listing some of these because I don't need this many. And they can be taken apart and used individually, or wrap a piece like this around a journal. So there's 1. There's 8 pieces on each one. 2. Oh, some of them are bigger. 3. 4 of that size. It's an odd shape. So 24 on that piece. And that one. And that one. So that's a lot for $3. And I got some green ones too. And they were $2. Can you believe it? I was shocked because it was the antique store part, and that's usually too expensive. So I got these crochet pieces and a few books. I like the green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 2 bigger pieces. Nope, 3 bigger pieces. So that's a lot of doilies. And I think I have doily pieces bundled up too, so I'll do other listings for these hopefully soon, because flea market starting. Flea markets are starting in a week or two. So I've got to clear out all the stuff that I already have. And these are the books that I got. This is the little quiz book, and I got these in a booth that was half price. Must be they're moving out of the store, this booth. So that's why I got some of these, because this was $2, and I put it back, and then I realized that this was a 50% off booth, so I got it for $1. It's the little quiz book. It's cute, the cover. But it says, if you lived on Mercury and placed a pan of biscuits in the sun, would the biscuits bake? So the whole book is full of questions. And the answers are in the back. Quiet Quincy. I've never seen this telltale book. Quiet Quincy and the Delivery Truck. And this was $1, so I got it for 50 cents. And the illustrations are so cute. Look at him. He's just, and the mommy's adorable too. When was this published? 1961, I think. I just love the drawings. Beverly Steigerwald is the illustrator. This one didn't have a cover, and we couldn't find a price on it, so he gave it to me for $1. Looks like a Bonnie book. $1954. And the last page is part of the cover. Cute pictures of the circus. I'm not going to do any circus journals, so I figured I would just maybe make another circus bundle if I find more circus items at the flea market this year. Hucklebones. Isn't that adorable? I love that horse. I like the shape of this book. It is Whitman Story Hour series. And even the end papers are pretty. So this was $3, but I paid $1.50 for it. 1964. No, 69. No, 1949. Sorry. Roman numerals. Oh, there's some crayon on it. Cute pictures. And then I got one other book, and I paid $3.85 for this one. But there was another one I really wanted, but it was a first edition golden book, and it was in great shape, and I can't even remember what it was now, but I had never seen it before. But they wanted $10 for it, and I wasn't going to pay $10 for a book because I knew I wouldn't be able to cut it up after that. This is higher than I usually pay for golden books or that type of book. This is Ding Dong School, but it's really cute. So that's what I got from those two stores. And then in my mailbox on the way home, I got an eBay order, and it was a collection of, I think it's 9 Skill Booster workbooks. So let's look at these quickly. I think these make fun pages in eclectic journals or golden book journals. Mr. Dewey's System. Using references. So that teaches how to use references. How to use maps and the library. Encyclopedias. That's cool. Using maps, charts, and graphs. Reading skills for social studies. I think they're all from the 70s. 1977. This one's 1980. Oh, those are cool pictures with the colors. They're just into the 80s, so they still have the 70s vibe. Cool. Then we have researching with the dictionary. It says reproducible. This looks newer. (1978). Researching with the dictionary. So these are tearable pages. They're perforated, so they can be copied and shared with the class. So this is a teacher's book. These pages are fun. I love them. And lots of spaces for writing. They're good quality paper. Alphabetical order letters, the alphabet series. This book fell apart, which is great because I'm going to take it apart anyway. So we have some dot to dot with alphabet instead of numbers. That is really cool. Love these. This is 1981. So I don't think this is a complete book. I wonder if they were just bonus pages. That is not a complete book. Let me see. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope, we counted that as a book. Study skills sorcery. And somebody had a stamp with their name, Diane McDowell. 1978. I can copy dye some of these pages. This is a thicker book. Maybe that'll make up for the one that wasn't full. MCP literature, whatever that means. This looks newer. (1987). So it's stories. It's a literature book. Trumpet of the Swan. So this isn't a workbook. This was supposed to be a set of 9 workbooks, but that's okay. I won't complain about it. You'll still get a good rating from me. It's not one I would have picked out. This one is middle and upper grade poetry, reading comprehension, and skills through literature. Oh, haiku. That's kind of neat. Let's check this book out. 1979. So this is the teacher's book, but why does it look like that? I'm not sure, but it's got the answers in red. And it has a page in between so the ink doesn't run onto the next page. So that page itself is cool. So that makes me wonder if I can't put this in a book because it would transfer to the other pages. I'll have to read about these pages and what they're for, what you do with them. But there are these transparency pages that are really cool. I bet somebody out there knows. I can feel the texture, like, oh, it's rubbing off on my fingers. It's almost like I could iron it onto something, but it might be to transfer it, print it, or something. I don't know. Alliteration and onomatopoeia. That's when words, you make a sound for a, make a word that means a sound, like purr and clang. These are really cool. I love the transparencies. I'll have to do some fun things with them. Tell me what you think of this book. It's very different. Sometimes you don't really know what you're getting when you order from eBay. And 2 more books. Using Maps, Charts, and Graphs. Did we already see this one? Or was it a different one? This is Regions, Geography, and Cultures, and this one says Communities. $19.80. Very cool. And Reinforcing Reference Skills, Activities that Go Beyond the Encyclopedia. $19.87. Nice. I'm very pleased with this bundle from eBay. I'm pleased with the items that I picked up at the thrift store and the antique store. Tell me what your favorite item is. I can't tell you what my favorite is because I don't know. All right, so that's going to do it for today. I hope that you enjoyed seeing this fun little haul, or kind of medium-sized haul, or big haul. But yeah, I got quite a few fun things, so it was fun for me. I hope it was fun for you, and I will see you in the next video. Have a creative day. Bye.